Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. As you can tell from the background and the setup, this video is going to be a little bit different in comparison with the normal studio videos. Because today we are going to DIY the welcome sign for my upcoming wedding. And I'm also feeling a little bit under the weather, so I thought why not have a chill day and do some DIYing and hopefully spare my voice a little bit because I have such a sore throat. So my voice is all over the place. So for today, we are hopefully going to successfully create the wedding welcome sign, the welcome sign for the wedding. And as you could have seen in the latest video, the action haul, I picked up a bunch of stuff. So I have a frame, I also have some permanent markers, some paint, and over here I have the actual design that I want to place on this frame. So I have to not cut this up because it's already in individual papers, but I have to paste this together, put it on the frame, and then we can trace it and hopefully get a good result because this is also the first time that I'm doing that, guys. So hopefully we have a gorgeous welcome sign at our wedding. And I thought, why not create this together? Because maybe I can give you some ideas for your upcoming wedding. And we're helping each other out that way. Like, we also have some little helpers. Hopefully they won't get in the way of the paint, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit throughout the process to just say what I'm doing. But I think it's also going to be a combination with some time lapses. But first off, I'm going to start by pasting and sticking the design together so I can actually trace it with some permanent marker. So grab yourselves a tea or a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive in to DIYing the welcome sign for my wedding day. Okay, not really sure how well you can see it, but I put the entire thing together. So right now I have to open up the frame that I picked up and try to place this on the lower side of the glass or like the plastic. And in that way I can trace this design that I created on Canva. So I'm going to open up the frame, lay everything out so we can start tracing. So I finally managed to place it on this thin see-through sheet. It's not really glass, but it's see-through. So it was a little bit difficult to make sure that it was in the middle and it was placed correctly. But I think we're here. So I have two very thick permanent markers and also one that is a little bit thinner with a finer tip. So right now I'm just going to trace this entire design. Maybe I will add some details with some white chalk markers, but I'm just going to see how this is going to turn out. So let's start with tracing the letters. Okay, it has been a little while. I am done tracing all the letters, and right now I am going to remove the backing paper, which is a little bit nerve-wracking because then I can actually see if the tracing went well and if there's any neatening up to do. So let's see what we have right now. Let's have a look. Okay, the most parts are okay. Not really sure how well you can see that, but it can use a little bit of deepening of the letters because right now some are not that black. But my first impression is not that bad. So I think I'm going to neaten up some parts, and after that we can start with painting the back. Alright, it is time to start with painting the background. And I'm a little bit scared that I'm gonna mess it up, but worst case scenario, I can still clean that up because it is on the back side of the see-through sheet. So fingers crossed, it is going to go well. So for the colors, I have picked a mint shade, a lilac shade, and I also thought it would be nice to add an extra pop of color with this pink. And I'm going to try and create some effect with a sponge. So I already tested it out on some paper, so hopefully this will go well. But I'm just going to start off with a green base and add some pink and purple along the way, I guess, because I do not want it to be fully pink or fully purple because Danny also needs to like it. So I'm just going to start off with dabbing on some green. Fingers crossed, hopefully this turns out great, but I'm a little bit scared, so let's hope for the best. So I think I'm done with all the paints. For now, I just need to wait a little bit until it is totally dried up, but I will definitely be back to show you guys the final results to see how it actually turned out and how it will look inside of the frame. So let's wait for this to dry and I will be back with the final results. Okay, I have put everything together so it is back inside the frame, but I left out the backing papers because I just want it to be a see-through welcome sign. I still need to neaten up some bits and bobs, and maybe I'm going to change the background a little bit, but It is just a nice idea for you guys and also for me to see what you can actually do yourself without spending a whole lot of money. So I'm going to turn you guys around to show you the final results. So here it is. You can see through the frame. Don't mind the mess in the background because I needed that to work. So when I come closer, you can definitely see that the lettering still needs some neatening up to do. And I also wanted to trace the little stars because you can barely see them right now. I tried it a little bit, but it did not work because the paint is not fully dry yet. So I cannot apply a lot of pressure on the frame. But this is what we are working with. It is definitely a nice starting point. I'm not really sure if I'm 100% content with how it looks. And I'm also not really sure what Danny is going to think about it because he's not home yet. But it is definitely a cool start. And I am 100% sure that I can create something amazing with the stuff that I already have. So not really sure if this is going to be the final result or if I'm going to tweak it a little bit to fit the theming better. But that is it for today. We did a DIY welcome sign for our wedding. Hopefully this is going to be useful for you if you are a 2025 or 2026 bride. Maybe this can help you out a little bit and you can create some stuff yourself and save a little bit of money in that process. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me and you would also be helping me and the growth of this channel out a lot. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more DIYs in the future, because I still have a few projects that I want to do for the wedding. So definitely let me know if you are interested in that. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And click the little notification bell so you will be updated on all new videos, vlogs, and future content that I'm going to create for this channel. I post new videos every Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!